Here's what's coming up on Nico's Travel Co. We have a relaxing road trip followed by checking in at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. We have a nice lunch, rest and unpack, and then we have a very interesting dinner at Cítricos. Stay tuned to the end for my personal review and maybe a hot take or two. All right, let's get to traveling. And we're back. Good morning. It is travel day. Got a good night's sleep. Still feel a little groggy. Gotten dressed. It is full on summer, but in the car in the morning, or like I always have the AC going in the car, so I have a sweatshirt with an undershirt here. And then for when I get to Florida, I have a t-shirt I'll put on. Got some nice comfy pants. And then I have some super comfy pink tennis shoes. These puppies for my feet. So cute, comfy, and functional. I'm going to get my snacks finished, get the fruit out, get that rinsed off and ready to eat. We're on the road and get my car packed, and I'm already gassed up, so my goal is to get out of here by 6 a.m. Let's see if we can do it. Come to mama. Being in the car, and I'm gonna go to on my bug.
All right, man.
All right, love you. I'm on the way. This is me. 5.5 hours in, an hour and a half left. No makeup, which I rarely wear makeup anyway. This is us on the road. It's been a pretty good drive. I've talked to my mom a couple times during it. Listened to a book, listened to some music, prayed a little bit. It's been a relaxing drive. I got a good night's sleep, but I still have been like really groggy. So I don't know, when I get there, what I'm gonna do. I have these thoughts in my mind, but I'm such a planner that I'm really trying to make sure I relax. And then part of me is like, it's such a short trip. I have 3 nights. That's why I left so early in the morning, so I could get there by early afternoon. I should be getting there around 1 o'clock, and that will allow me to feel like I have like 2.5 full days of resting. The night before, it's like, I gotta get to bed, get to sleep so I can get the drive on the next day, since I'm driving myself and it's not my dad driving. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But these ideas in my mind, like, oh, I'm gonna go sit by the little man-made beach to have a sandy area by the lake. Can't swim in the lake, thank the Lord. But there's a little sandy area over there to sit. There's a nice pool, some outdoor locations, but part of me is just like, I'm gonna stay in that room all day because it's a beautiful room, which is why I chose this resort for this particular trip. I wanted to have a relaxing retreat-like getaway where I could just rest and decompress and woosah. We used to go to the beach we still go to the beach as a family, but when we went when I was younger, we would swim and be in the waves. We would go like woosah every time a wave ran over, like one of the more gentle waves when we were in the surf that wasn't like crashing, but it was right before the waves crashed on the beach. Anyway, I just need to have a decompressed type trip, and that's what this trip is supposed to be. I'm going back in September so I can play. I'm going to a couple of Disney parks. Hopefully, I'm gonna make it over to Universal in September. But this trip is just like a retreat, and this is me dipping my toes into my personal solo travel experience. So, yeah, I did already say that, but I'm saying all of it again because it's exciting, it's different. I'm an introvert, so doing new things by myself is hard. But once I get into it, I love it. It's just doing it. So tonight I have a reservation at a really nice restaurant at the hotel where I'm staying. I've seen really good reviews of it. Food looks good. The restaurant looks beautiful. I'm more like, ooh, but I'm still even on the fence about, am I gonna go to a theme park this trip? I'm literally am I within walking distance of Disney? I think the resort that I'm staying at, I have to take a monorail or a boat. I don't know, I've never stayed here before. I just watched a lot of videos. The plan for today is to drop off my bags at Bell Services. They have at their hotels a service where you can drop off your bags. They'll hold them for you if you get there before your room is available, and then they will shuttle you to your room if you need them to, or take your bags to your room if you need them to. And so I'm going to do that, stop there, and then either get some food at the hotel or go over to the Polynesian Resort because I've seen some interesting, cool looking food options there, or go into Disney World in the Magic Kingdom and get some food, which will be weird. I don't know if I want to like go through security and have my bags and stuff checked just to go in and get food at Disney. So more than likely I'm going to find someplace cute and nice around Grand Floridian, or go to another hotel. Or I could ride over to Disney Springs. We'll see. All right, I am 3 minutes from the hotel. Driving up, I'm so nervous doing this all by myself. I don't know, it's the little things, new experience, new place, but I'm so glad that I'm doing it. This is gonna be really nice. Here we go. Turning in. It's really cool. See the monorail. I am here at the Grand Floridian Cafe, and I just want to take a video of these because these are my favorite color and I think they're so pretty.
A lot of people don't know that we are in the turn of the century. So 1860 to 1920 was our time period.
Okay.
And just reimagine it. We're in the Florida Keys on the beach house.
I can do that.
All right, we're going to go right here. Hop on in. We're going to get your bags first.
Okay. Yeah, I like to have someone show me where to get, because I get turned around very easily.
Okay, yeah.
And I thought, Bellman would be fantastic.
Yeah, so obviously the entrance ability here. Now, these stairs does go to monorail, but it's only for, God forbid, if there's a fire.
Okay.
So you never want to take those at all. You always want to go inside. This is 10 to 6. A little bit food there from 11 to 7.
Okay.
Right here. We call this the lagoon pool. Now, what I mentioned earlier about the construction walls, it's right over here.
Okay.
They're doing construction the last 2 years. And once they made them, we'll be finishing that up next couple months, but in the meantime, you'll see this pathway is open.
Okay.
Pontoon boats you see on the left side are rentals. So you can rent them from 11 to 5 if you want to sail around 7.
Okay.
As I mentioned earlier, from 1860 will be the Halloween party, and when you find out, then obviously you'll enjoy that fireworks because they're both different.
Got it.
So what we did is we came around the back side. Now we're going to go back to the front side.
Okay.
And you're at the resort, the building called Sugar.
So pretty. So excited. Alright, first look at my room. This is beautiful. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I chose real good. So I'm staying at the Grand Floridian at Disney. In all of my vacation planning research that I did for my Orlando theme park trip earlier this year, and then like planning a day Disney trip for some of my family, came across a ton of hotels, and I'd mentioned that in August I just wanted to have a nice getaway. And I happened, as I was researching, just, you know, like you're looking on YouTube and you look at a video about one thing and it sends you all the stuff, or it populates all these different things about that same topic. So when I was looking at Disney parks, all these Disney hotels popped up. I've watched a couple of hotel reviews, several popped up, and when I was thinking about this trip, I remembered like I loved the look of the new Grand Floridian rooms because I wanted to have this peaceful retreat-like getaway. I don't know if you can hear the person out there. This room does not disappoint. It is gorgeous. The hotel itself is nice. It's going through like renovation in the main building, so it's nice, but it's not like, whoo. So I chose super well for my August getaway. I'm about to show you the room. First thing I love about this room is the space. Like, okay, big beautiful door, walkway, a whole makeup vanity area, right? And then look at the rest of the room. Look at all this floor space. Ah, so beautiful. Now here's the bed. You know, there's a lot of amazing videos online about like resort room tours, so I'm not trying to give you just the biggest, baddest resort room tour, but people, it has what I want, feel of luxury, but it's also homey. I asked for a king bed and they were able to accommodate. So this is my room. This is where I'm going to be staying. Nice TV. It's a smart TV connected to Disney. It shows you all the Disney stuff. Cool couch that also pulls out into a day bed. So all this, that's a closet. Okay, so let me show you. Right here, all these storage thingies. Got my book bag in there, haven't unpacked yet. A nice safe, a handheld steamer. How cool. Probably not gonna use it. Now this is fun. Watch this. Open sesame. robes. Fits my luggage. The luggage also fits under the bed, but that's like such good space. And then you got a nice mirror here. So if I close this door, you'll see me in my travel outfit. Looking chunky but cute. Okay. Now, last but not least, the lovely bathroom. You have this beautiful bathroom. Look at the mirror. Nice makeup mirror there. Now, this room does not have a toilet. This room does not have a bathtub, it just has a shower. So that's something to keep in mind. High ceiling. And your standard toilet. Towels. So I'm very, very happy with my room choice. I wanted a nice retreat feel. I wanted to feel like I was in a space where I could just unwind and relax. Like if I was in this room all day long, I would be happy. Space and ambiance and vibe matter a lot to me. So one of my pro tips for planning travel when you're really trying to create a travel lifestyle that's meaningful to you is to put the money where it matters for you. It's going to look different. And I thought, man, if I could just save a lot of money and go on more trips if I were to but pay for or use cheaper hotels. But the value for me is in the ambiance and the experience of the room, especially when I'm trying to do a getaway. I'm an introvert. I want not just that, but I'm an introvert who also likes cozy spaces to feel safe and to feel like I can relax. So these ultra modern, beautiful hotels, like I looked at the JW Marriott, which I may eventually stay at, the rooms are beautiful, but they're very sleek, modern, and I wanted more of an elegant, comfy feel. That's the vibe. And then, if I was traveling with family or really focusing on adventure and activities and experiences, then I would probably go for a cheaper hotel room and put my money towards experiences. But that's not where I am right now. I did decide to do an annual pass for Disney, which I got that in the summer because I'm coming back to Orlando, doing some cruises out of Orlando and, trying out some other Disney hotels that seem to have a vibe that I like, because this is a really great travel destination for me. The city, the area of Central and East Florida. I like coming here. I've come here for years with my family. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. So this is a safe starting point for me. Some of us are going to want to start our travel lifestyles really locally. Like I started my travel adventures and excursions very close to home. And, I would start off with just staying at a nice resort in my city. I went to college like 3.5 hours from home. So when I left college and started working full-time and had a job where I could afford it, my travel excursion was going back to my college town and staying somewhere really nice that I couldn't have afforded then. Now I'm branching out, coming to an area I like and trying out other things in Orlando that I haven't tried with my family. Well, not a lot of other things, but things that are meaningful to me. So creating a lifestyle of travel is all about creating a lifestyle that is meaningful to you. And you want to focus your money and your efforts on what's meaningful for your life right where you are. All right, so I had lunch. I didn't fully vlog everything. So I got here around right at 1 o'clock like I planned, and I decided to do valet parking because I did not feel like lugging all of my luggage from the parking lot in the heat. Even though it wasn't too far of a distance, I was like, yeah, we're just gonna take some of that shopping money and put it towards valet. And I did. So did valet parking, and my room wasn't ready. I requested a king bed, and they delivered. And well, let's see. Disney has something called direct to room check-in. Several other hotels do. Hilton has it. I can't recall if the last Marriott hotel I stayed at had it, because I don't think I don't remember. But for sure, Hilton does, Disney does, and the My Disney Experience app, you can do online check-in right when you book your room, and then the app notifies you when your room's ready. It shows you your room. But I wanted a king room, so I went to the front desk and they verified my info, let me know that I was set for 2 queens, and I was like, hey, do you have a king? They did. So another pro tip, it doesn't hurt to go to the front desk and ask if there are any upgrades or specific rooms available that you might like. You can always check in. They will accommodate you when they can. And so I was told it would be 3 before my room was ready. So I was like, let me just go check out the Grand Floridian Cafe. A lot of times you need a reservation there. They happen to have a lot of space. So I checked in there and I got the notification that my table was ready and my room was ready. So I was able to eat a nice salmon. It was the miso glazed salmon with sticky rice, lemon sticky rice, and green beans. It was really, really good. Green beans were like, not super tasteful, but the salmon and the sticky rice, great. I mean, really, how many restaurants get green beans well anyway? But they were nice and crispy. I liked them. Got my veggies in, salmon. It was a nice light meal to start my vacay. And then I went to Bell Services, got my bags. Well, was assigned a bellman, and then he took, went over the whole resort map with me and told me where everything was, and this is how you get there, this is how you get there, this is what's going on with the construction, this is how you get around. Took me out to a cart. We went and got my bags, and we rode. My battery died, so sorry, had to switch out my battery. So anyways, we rode around. He showed me where the transportation was, told me how to use it, what the hours were, showed me how to use stuff in my room. It was really cool. So really excellent first class service here. About to get unpacked. And then I have a reservation tonight at Cítricos. I don't know, well, it's at 8:15, so I have like 4 or 5 hours to kill. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to a park right now or not. It is blazing hot in La Florida right now, and I just kind of want to enjoy my room, enjoy the resort. So I think I'm gonna get changed into some shorts, something lighter, nicer, and go walk around and check out the shops and see if I can find myself a tasty snack. So travel day in has gone exceptionally well. Got here early, was able to get lunch, get into my room, and really feel like I have a full half day to enjoy the first day of my vacation. It's Thursday, leaving on Sunday, so I wanted to get here early enough to where I felt like I could really just and enjoy myself. So let's get unpacked. I almost forgot the beloved coffee bar. Those are my cups up there. That are perfect Keurig. Look at those pretty mugs. And then there's coffee in here. I'm gonna go to the shop that they have and get some cold half and half or milk or something. But I can get up and make myself some coffee or tea. I have to-go cups that are disposable if I wanna have a cup on the way to Disney. And then make myself a coffee. I'll put my snacks up here. I already set this out, but he set it over there and I wanted to be closer to the closet. The bellhop is what I mean by the bathroom. Oh my gosh, why did I pack so much for 3 days? Room shoes. I keep a set of slippers that I can use in any room easily because floors don't always get shampooed and cleaned very often. I don't like to walk barefooted even at my own home, let alone a hotel. So I have these sandals that are my trusty room shoes. They're easily wipe downable and cleanable. I have some fuzzy ones I can bring sometimes, but I find that these are really easy to slip on and off when I'm in the room, bathroom, wherever. I love these things. Oh my gosh, this place even fits me or suits me so well with my toiletries bags. Match the decor. All right. I am almost unpacked. I'm just gonna clean up this clutter in 3, 2, 1. And that is me unpacked. It really only took me 20-ish minutes. It probably would have only taken me 15, 20 minutes if I wasn't trying to record it in a nice, aesthetically interesting, pleasing, storytelling way. So now, gosh, what time is it? Where did I put my phone? It's 3:58. I'm unpacked. I have 4 hours until my reservation. I think I'm going to sip on one of my little drinks and take a nap, watch a show. Actually, man, no, I got sunk. I was about to say I want to go find a dessert something, but I want to save my taste buds for Cítricos tonight because I've heard some really, really great things about it. So I'm gonna relax and enjoy this beautiful room like I'm here to do, and then I will connect again when I'm headed to Cítricos. Now, I am not super comfortable vlogging all of my food and all my meals. I'm trying, y'all. So I'll try to get some snapshots of the meal, but I promise I will do a review when I get back of the restaurant. So let me go nap and rest, and I will see you in a hot second. All right, I've been laying down. I haven't napped yet, but I just wanted to show you what my cozy room setup is. This is my blanket, as I suspected. It's a nice hotel, very nice, but like this coverlet is scratchy, and I think the sheets should be fine. I don't think I'll put on my sheets over the bed, but definitely glad that I bought this on Amazon for like $30 or something. I love this hotel. It's got USB, USB-C, 2 outlets there, right by the bed, so conveniently located, so then you have space. This is my other headscarf. Space for my phone. I'll put my phone here, the remote, my iPad for when I read at night. And this really neat night light. So if you're like the other person, which is just me, but if you want like nice ambient lighting, I don't want to have to get up to turn off lights, I want to read at night or get up and do something, there's that. And it's a smart TV, so I'm casting a nice Hallmark movie. I think I'm actually in an hour or so, I'm gonna run down to the little market here at this hotel and show you all a little bit of the grounds and go over there because I need to get some milk or creamer or something for in the morning with coffee. And then I'm debating what I'm going to do for breakfast, because tomorrow morning, because I have a reservation in a place called Steakhouse 71, but I think tomorrow I just want to lay in the bed, order room service here, because I have a reservation for Grand Floridian Cafe breakfast on Saturday, but I think I'm going to cancel that reservation and do room service tomorrow morning. Just laze around for the daytime, since this is a Disney trip and it's a Disney vlog, and I know somebody's going to want to see a park. How can I come all the way over here and not go to a park since I don't live in Florida? I'm thinking that tomorrow I will go, I'll stay and do breakfast, just like laze around here, and then I have a reservation at Kona Cafe, so I'll do the monorail over to the Polynesian, or boat over to the Polynesian, and then from there I will take the monorail to Epcot and go to Epcot for a couple hours. I think that's the plan. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll probably revisit all of this in the morning. All right, peeps. I didn't really nap, but I got a nice little lay down woosah moment. It's 12:15ish, so I'm gonna head down to the main building, or head over to the main building to get some, to look in the little shops and see if I can get some creamer and stuff for tomorrow, so I can come back, chillax some more before dinner. All right, I think I'm ready. I got the half and half. I'm looking at this coffee. That was beautiful. I think I might come and get this. This is $16.99. That's really nice. Look at all the groceries they have in here. They got something for everybody. Oh my. Definitely not the pillows, but this blanket. And it feels nice and soft. And we are back. That was a quick, successful jaunt. I got my half and half. Met some cute ladies. They think they're friends that travel together often. Some nice off-brand half and half for the morning. The great thing is I'm back by 5:45. So I'm going to lay around until 7:30. I'm back after having had a lovely rest. It was so restful that I just did not want to get up to get ready. But the reservations at Disney, when you make them, you are charged a penalty fee if you do not keep them, if you don't cancel the reservation within 2 hours. But I've been really excited to try out this restaurant, so I'm about to get dressed and head on out. I just think this closet is so cool how the light pops on. So we are definitely doing jeans and the jacket. So yeah, makeup done, my ensemble. Now let's go. So they're renovating the main building, but other than that, it's quite pretty out here in the evening times. Lots of people milling around, going back and forth to the parks. Here we are. It's beautiful. I think I know what I'm gonna get to eat. I'm gonna try the guava barbecue short ribs. So that's what I've heard is really good. I'm so excited because this restaurant is beautiful. I'm gonna try this drink called the Purple Penguin. It's non-alcoholic. It's really good. I forget what's in it, but I know there's guava, maybe lavender, seltzer. This is super tasty. Here's my table all organized, trying the bread. Bread is excellent. Truffle mac and cheese, short ribs. See how it tastes. This is the blackberry tartlet. It looks amazing. Okay, I just got back from Cítricos and I'm going to do a quick review of what it was like. It was a very interesting experience. The food was different for me. With Cítricos, it is like there's like a little bit of a twist on everything. So I had guava braised short ribs with creamy cheese and grits, but it wasn't like the kind of cheese that you normally expect on a cheese and grits. And even though it said guava braised short ribs, it wasn't super sweet, the sauce on the short ribs, but I liked it. The short ribs are very tender, very, very good. Then I also got the truffle mac and cheese, which I've heard truffles, and people love truffles. So I was like, let me give it a try. Definitely was not my style. I'm not a truffle fan. It was just so rich and not a normal cheesy flavor. And so I didn't taste cheese. I just tasted apparently truffle. And so I didn't really eat that. I think that if you're a truffle person, you will love it because it is creamy. It is rich. It just wasn't for me. It doesn't taste like any of the normal cheeses. And it was really rich and bold with whatever the truffle taste was, but there wasn't any other flavor other than that. So I heard a couple people say like the truffle is intense, but it was like, unless there was truffle, there was no flavor. I wouldn't recommend that. The biggest issue I had, the other item that I ate was the blackberry tartlet. It was fantastic. So this is the first time I had a tart that was cake-like. So, and it was a tartlet instead of being, like a full-size tart, which is about the size of a 9-inch pie, but it's a tart. It was a little square tart. The tart crust itself was really spongy and cake-like, which is the first time I've ever had a tart like that. And then the custard was a lemon custard, and then they had this blackberry jam and like a purple shell, sweet shell. So it was like a mousse, blackberry mousse with blackberry jam in it. Oh my gosh. So the tart, so, the crust, just a little bit of sweet, spongy, custard, lemony, very light flavored custard cream. And then on top, a blackberry tasting jam with a mousse shell. Oh my goodness. And then there was a light, fluffy lemon meringue. By far, best part of the meal. Also had a zero proof drink, non-alcoholic spritzer called the Purple Penguin. Let me see what that had in it, because it was really good. It was very sweet, and you had to really mix it because the syrupy stuff was all at the bottom. Let's see, Purple Penguin drink. Okay, the Purple Penguin was $7. It had pineapple, peach, lemon, lavender. I love the lavender taste in there. Grenadine, topped with house-made seltzer. So all that stuff was at the bottom, and the seltzer was at the top. I wished it was like easier to mix it in, but that was so tasty and refreshing. It was sweet, but the lavender gave like a unique herbal, breathy type aftershock. So you mix it up, and you had this like nice, sweet, seltzery sip, and then a burst of lavender at the end. Perfecto. Had a coffee. It was coffee. Wasn't bad. Wasn't amazing. And honestly, I judge fancy restaurants by how good their coffee is. If they put effort into the coffee, they're trying. So at any rate, the dessert was my favorite part. I very much enjoyed the special drink. I liked the coffee. It was just what I needed to go with my meal. The food, my entree, the short ribs, super tender. The grits didn't look like normal grits. They were super chunky. And I think the meal was missing salt. It had flavors, but not salt and pepper. And so it landed a little flat for me. But look, I've watched several YouTube videos. Two of my favorite vloggers love this restaurant, so I don't think it's my taste, but the food is really good. If you have a little bit of an adventurous palate, you will really like it. I would come back and just get a coffee and a tart. That's how good that tart was for me. What was a downer was the service. My service was not good at all. My server, he was friendly, which I've not had an unfriendly Disney server ever. The hostess was wonderful. She like gave me a high five, like, you go girl, getting out here, doing a solo, take care of me time trip, staying at you know, swanky place, coming to a swanky restaurant. She was proud of me. I loved it. And the waiter, he talked really fast when I sat down, rushed through the stuff about the restaurant that they typically do, sharing the history. He just spoke really fast. And he also had a thick accent. So if you weren't really listening, you couldn't understand him. And he never filled my water in my cup. Even though, like, it was a cup about this high and I had this much left. I didn't drink a ton of water because I don't drink a lot of water when I am at my table, but I've never had a waiter not come at least fill it up once. Coffee at the very end, he brought me the dessert menu. I waited 10 minutes for him to come in at the very end of the meal to get me the order. And at the time I asked for a coffee refill with the dessert menu. By the time my dessert came, my coffee was cold again. And he'd already taken the cream and the sugar from the table and my spoon and did not refresh that. Okay. He didn't refill my water. And then, like, when I asked him about the tart, because I'm like, a tart typically has a crust. I asked what was the crust like, and he's like, there's no crust. If you're thinking crust, then it's like the chocolate mousse, because it had a chocolate ring around it. But he didn't understand what I was saying. He wasn't listening. He was rushing. So he was a friendly, nice guy who was not attentive at all. I would not go there because of that one experience, but I would think twice. So that was Cítricos. Very much enjoying myself. There are some really amazing things about this hotel. There are some things to look out for as well, which we will go over in the review. But I am going to make this the finale of today's video, my travel day. I don't even know how to end this video. So I'm going to wrap up this vlog for today. Please excuse the blessed people in the background. What a way to end the vlog. Travel day done. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.